What's up, guys? How are you? Welcome into a Saturday morning episode of the Daily Juice Podcast. My name is Matt Perrault. You guys can follow me across all of my socials at Sports Talk Matt, and we are back here on a, inconclusive day for yesterday. I don't know what happened because I always whine about this whenever I come to the East Coast, but I don't know how you guys do it. I don't know how I did it. We don't even have, the ball has not even tipped off between the T-Wolves and the Lakers yet. The Celtics game is teetering, going back and forth. We've had the live number has been as low as 200. It's been as high as 207. I don't know what happened for the Celtics game, for that matter. And then I don't know about the Edmonton game against the Kings because that game is nowhere near getting ready to start, as it's the last hockey game of the night. So, completely unknown record for the day of Friday. So I apologize for that, but I have a lot of stuff going on, and I plan on being asleep in like an hour, so I'm not going to be awake to even know how these plays wound up finishing. But it looks like, if I had to guess, that the Celtics game will go over. I think if I had to put a gun to my head, I think the game probably goes over, but the other two, we'll see how it winds up playing out. I actually will try to watch a little bit of the Lakers game, but it's getting late. It's 9 o'clock on the East Coast already. Don't know how you guys do this. West Coast games are so good, and they start so late. I don't blame you for not watching on the East Coast, but yikes, late. Okay, so I've got the return of NBA player props. I got two that I actually really do like. I have one NBA play. I have one NHL play to give you guys coming up here for today. But first and foremost, let me tell you about our friends at Bet365. If you guys haven't taken advantage of this offer yet, it is still available for Daily Juice listeners. You can turn $5 into $150 in bonus bets when you join Bet365. To claim the offer, just go to bettingpros.com/365 and deposit at least $10. If you place a bet of at least $5, you'll earn $150 in bonus bets. Again, that's Bet365/365. Sorry, it's bettingpros.com/365. 21 plus only. You must be present in Arizona, Colorado, Illinois, Indiana, Iowa, Kentucky, Louisville, North Carolina, New Jersey, Ohio, Tennessee, or Virginia. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or 1-800-BETS-OFF if you live in Iowa. Terms and conditions do apply. Okay, so I've got two NBA player props that I'm going to give you guys here in just one moment. Have you entered the NBA player prop contest yet? If you haven't, you really should. It's very cool. It's free. Playoff prop contest. You make picks and compete for prizes every round of the NBA playoffs. The first round prize will be this Sean Kemp signed Supersonics jersey that you see on your screen, or the grand prize is an Allen Iverson signed jersey that we'll give away later on this summer in the month of June. To enter for free, just go to bettingpros.com/playoffs or go to the BettingPros app and enter today. Again, you play for free. It's our playoff prop contest. You're going to make picks and round prizes. Each round will have its own prize, including a grand prize of Allen Iverson signed jersey and the Sean Kemp signed jersey for round one, which is currently available at the moment. All right, let's first start with the NBA. 3. That's the number for the Warriors. Remember, I liked 2.5 for Houston in game one. I've done pretty well in this series so far. I got game one right with the Warriors, game two right with the Rockets, and I'm coming back with game 3 here on the Warriors laying the 3. I think there is some real anger in that locker room after what happened to Jimmy Butler. Now, he's questionable. I think he's going to play, but I think there's some real anger about what happened and whether or not that play was dirty and whether Jimmy Butler, in terms of just the hit he took on his tailbone, could that have been avoided in some form or fashion? I think you've got some bad blood going into this series. We had some bad blood. We know now there's some bad blood in this series. And first game at home for the Warriors, take the zigzag theory if you want, but I think this is very much a back and forth series. The first game was the Rockets favored by 2. It was a 10-point win for the Warriors. Game number 2 was a 4-point line, closing line for the Rockets. They won by 15. Now here we have a Warriors favored line of 3. And the last time these teams played at Golden State, it was a 10-point loss for the Warriors late in the year. They were laying 5.5 at home against Houston, and they lost by 10. So that will be clearly in the players' minds. Playoff Steph, I think Jimmy Butler is going to play. I don't think that injury will keep him out. I think he'll be on the court, and I want 3, not 3.5. get 3 here, but I like the Warriors to win and cover here in game number 3 to take a 2-1 lead up against this Rockets, young upstart Rockets team. 1 game apiece. I think the Warriors win game 3. They'll cover the 3, lay the 3. Warriors -3 for 1.1 units. Now, 2 NBA player props for tonight. Let's talk about Desmond Bane and OKC in Memphis. I mean, what was game 3? That was an absolute melt. What really do you think this Memphis team is going to have for game 4? I just don't see it. Desmond Bane's points, rebounds, and assist prop is set at 32.5. In the last game, he only had 22. In game 2, he had 35, but in game 1, he had 11. I just really can't trust this. So the numbers, again, in this series have been 31.5, 28.5, 29.5, and 30 and 29.5. So this is game 4. He's had 22, 35, and 11 points, rebounds, and assists in this series. The prop bet cheat sheet is projecting this number way down here for tonight. In fact, 4.5 differential between the projection and what the prop is at 32.5. It's a little juicy at -120, but we're talking about one of the best defensive teams in the entire NBA. Really tough to get this for Desmond Bane. Has had 1 time in this series. I'm going to follow the prop bet cheat sheet here. Desmond Bane under 32.5 points, rebounds, and assists at -120. Again, the projection is for 28, so find that 32.5 projection number. This is a 5-star and a 38% positive EV play. It's one of the best bets on the board, according to the prop bet cheat sheet, to go under 32.5 points, rebounds, and assists for Desmond Bane. We're going to go and bet that to win a half a unit at 0.6 to win a half a unit coming back. Bet number 2, different game. A game I will be very closely watching, though, if I'm awake. The Clippers hosting Denver. Clippers destroyed Denver, killed them in game number 3. Let's see what happens here in game number 4. 117-83. So in that game, prop points and rebounds was set at 20.5. He got 22. He went over. Now it's set at 22.5, and this is one of the highest numbers we've seen for Aaron Gordon, points and rebounds in a while. He has only gone over this number in this series 1 time. He went over in game 1, where he had 33 points and rebounds. Game 2, 20. Game 3, 22. Now we're set at 22.5 because the last game was set at 20. It did go over. You look at the minutes played, he's playing a bunch of minutes. He has scored a bunch of points here, but I think you're going to see a defensive effort on him, and I really think the Clippers will lock down on Aaron Gordon. Prop bet cheat sheet is projecting this to go pretty far under. It's not one of the top plays, but the prop bet cheat sheet thinks Aaron Gordon under 18.6 is the projection for him, 22.5 in points and rebounds. That's 3.9 differential. Again, this is a 37% positive EV play. It's a 5-star play against the second best defensive team in the NBA here. Head-to-head, only 17% of the time, Aaron Gordon's been able to go over this number here just 1 time. That was in game 2. So I don't think we're going to have to worry about this in terms of, him, or game 1 rather, him flying over on this. 22 is where it was, last game. That would have gone under after game 3. He had 15 points, 7 rebounds, and no assists. In game number 2, he had 14 points, 6 rebounds, and 1 assist. In game 1, only game 1 so far by the Nuggets, 112-110, Aaron Gordon had 25 points, 8 rebounds, and 1 assist. So that, he played 46 minutes. Most minutes he's played so far here. His minutes have been going down every game, 46, 38, 32. If that trend continues, he won't be on the floor enough to go over. So under 22.5 at -120. Aaron Gordon, points and rebounds here. Again, bet 0.6 to win a half a unit coming back on that. And finally tonight, we are going to wind up going to Colorado and Dallas in the awesome series that's going on right now in the NHL playoffs. Colorado's down 2-1. Dallas, after losing 7 straight, then 8 straight after losing game 1, they've won 2 straight games, including a 2-1 overtime win over Colorado in the last game. I don't hate an underplay in this. 6.5 at DraftKings. I don't hate betting under here in this, but Dallas wins the game. I think Colorado comes back here and evens up this series, but it's too expensive to jump in my opinion. It's too expensive to take them on the money line. So instead of taking them on the money line, I want to come in and take it in 60 in regulation. Avalanche to win in regulation is only minus 115. I think it's a better way of playing it. I know the last 2 games have gone to overtime. I don't think this game goes to overtime. It'd be surprising to see a third straight game go to overtime, but it was a 5-1 win for the Colorado in game 1. Could very well be a very similar type of score here in game number 4. The Stars have won 4-3 and 2-1, both in overtime. I'll take Colorado in regulation to win this game at minus 115 here for 1.15 units. All right, so our plays for today. Warriors minus 3 for 1.1 units. Colorado, the Avalanche, in 60 in regulation at minus 115 for 1.15 units. Desmond Bain, points, rebounds, and assists under 32.5 at minus 120. And Aaron Gordon, points and rebounds under 22.5 for him here at minus 120. Tomorrow, you will get another Daily Juice podcast, a Sunday episode, and then we will be off for 7 days. So hope to see you guys all here today, tomorrow, posting comments and whatnot. Tell anyone that's questioning and wondering, where did Matt go? I didn't go anywhere. Just taking a little break, a little vacay here for us, and then back on May the 4th for us on that Sunday. My name is Matt Perrault. Follow me across all my socials at Sports Talk Matt every morning, wherever you guys get your podcasts. It is the Daily Juice.